Well, I guess Obama got himself a presidential library. Biggest ego on planet Earth with his fancy pants building. I'll tell you what, right now, I'm boycotting that library. I'm never setting foot in the Obama presidential library. And you know what? I'll take it one step further. I'm going to boycott all libraries. I ain't going to a single library ever again because of Obama and his fancy pants building. You know what? Actually, I'm going to up the ante on that right now. I'm never going to even read another book the rest of my life. In fact, I've been boycotting Obama and his fancy books at his library my entire life. I've never read a single book because I straight up just like, I can't read. Okay, that's the deal. I don't know how to read. I can't read. All right? I can't read.
So I guess for the MAGA num-dums, snowflakes, sugar daddy, Donald Trump's proud boys and proud girls out there, the boycotting the Obama library is the new thing to do, I guess. Just like they boycott their own brain cells. The books that they don't understand, science and, you know, logic and common sense and truth and facts and whoever people and all of those people who have all those qualities like intelligence, decency, respect and knowledge, and you know, just MAGA num-dums being num-dums. I gave them that name, num-dums, for a reason, and they had never failed to prove that I am right. Thanks, MAGA num-dums. Keep the hard work going.
Apparently MAGA's boycotting the Obama library. Are all libraries called the Obama library? Because they don't go to the other ones either. What are they even going to do at a library? Read? If they do visit a library, it's to go to the Children's Center.
Felon 47 supporters are boycotting the Obama Presidential Center. This might be the easiest boycott in American history. No one was expecting you to go in the first place. This is like me announcing I'm boycotting skydiving. Nobody asked, nobody noticed, nothing changed. They're acting like they're making some grand sacrifice. Excuse me, you were never planning a family trip to the Obama Presidential Center. You weren't sitting at the kitchen table, comparing ticket prices and checking hotel availability. You were never going. And can we talk about the fact they're boycotting a library? A library. You're announcing a boycott of a building full of books. Excuse me, who are you trying to threaten here? We all know you people don't read. You are all illiterate, knuckle-dragging Neanderthals. This is the political equivalent of somebody announcing they're boycotting kale when nobody has ever seen them eat a vegetable since the Clinton administration. A boycott is supposed to involve something you're giving up. If you weren't planning on walking into the library anyway, you're not making a sacrifice. You're maintaining a lifestyle of ignorance. The Obama Presidential Center includes a library, educational programs, exhibits, and community spaces. The reaction from some of these people is, don't threaten me with a good time. Congratulations. You have successfully vowed not to visit a place dedicated to reading, learning, and history. The librarians are reportedly taking the news as hard as the moon took my boycott. And if we're being real, a boycott only works when you're withholding something that was actually going to happen. If you've never set foot there, never planned to visit, and never intended to spend a dime, you're not boycotting. You're simply continuing your regularly scheduled programming. And the funniest part is how dramatic they make it sound. We're boycotting the Obama Presidential Center. Okay. And I'm boycotting the moon. The moon and I have reached an impasse. The Obama Presidential Center was never built to attract people who spend their days rage posting about Barack Obama on Facebook. That's like walking into a vegan restaurant and announcing you're boycotting tofu. Nobody is surprised. Nobody is devastated. Nobody is losing sleep. Meanwhile, the center opened, people showed up, the speeches happened, the photos were taken, and life moved on exactly as expected. So, congratulations on the boycott, I guess. You have successfully avoided going somewhere you never wanted to go, weren't invited to, and had no plans to visit. Mission accomplished. And that's the read. If you like your tea hot, share it, save your seat, and follow for more. This is the Notorious JTB, notoriously opinionated, signing out.
Hello and good morning. Listen, I know y'all have been keeping up with all the festivities, activities at the Freedom 250 and the tens of people that have been attending. I know y'all heard about North Carolina's exhibit with the Confederate flag and all of that, and just, the tens and tens of people that are out there. But that's not what I want to talk about. So there are multiple posts that are trending over on Facebook because MAGA is now launching a boycott against the Obama Presidential Library. First of all, most MAGA, y'all ain't reading above a 6th grade level, if at all, right? Y'all ban and burn books. So who exactly did you think was going to care if y'all boycotted Obama's presidential library? La biblioteca. Like, please, tell us, because I want to know. They are complaining because they don't like the structure, architecturally, if that's a word. I don't know. See, I just be making stuff up. And I really want to know why you think anybody cares that you don't want to go over there. Because I don't know if y'all know this or not, but tickets are sold out through November. So apparently, it's not going to make a bit of difference because the amount of money that library is going to take in, it's not going to matter whether y'all go or not. Why don't y'all just stick to the little Freedom 250? Because apparently y'all ain't showing up to that either. So are y'all actively boycotting that too? I don't know. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. That's it. That's all I got. Okay. All right. Okay, bye.
Hello my brothers and sisters, welcome back to the channel once again. Thank you so much for always coming back and tuning in. So guys, I want you guys to just continue watching this video whereby really MAGA people, they are boycotting the Obama Presidential Center. And one thing that is really very interesting is that these MAGA people, they really don't, they are boycotting what the center that they don't love. Imagine you are boycotting something you don't love. So that's why this story is getting very interesting. So I want you guys first watch these clips from the reaction from the MAGA people and also the Black American toward this boycott from the MAGA people. Calling it is just a joke. So let's continue watching. Then I'll come back with the final thoughts. I'm your host, Tim Tez, and kindly, if you have been subscribed, remember to subscribe, like, and also comment. So let's watch this video together.
This is one of the things I really don't understand about MAGA. It's all the projection, all the lying. So this person said, same guy that said, when we flood the street with enough lies that the people don't know what to believe, then we have won. Did Obama say that? No. Here's the exact speech you failed to quote. People like Putin and Steve Bannon, for that matter, understand it's not necessary for people to believe this information in order to weaken democratic institutions. You just have to flood a country's public square with enough raw sewage, have to raise enough questions, spread enough dirt, plant enough conspiracy theories that citizens no longer know what to believe. That's incredible. You did exactly what he accused Republicans of doing. Spreading lies, flooding the streets with sewage. You are the person he was talking about. You are a liar while trying to call Obama a liar. That is hilarious. If it wasn't so sad, do better.
They boycotting the Obama Center. Where have I been? So basically, MAGA are out and they're, carrying the torch for DJT and boycotting and stating that they will never step foot on the Obama Library campus. Baby, y'all wasn't reading books, no way. Okay, to be following that man blindly. But this all sparked with DJT after he was deliberately excluded from the ceremony. He wonders why. You keep that man name in your mouth, probably even when you go into the bathroom, sir. And the way your little spectacle wanted to call his wife a man, why do you think you were going to be invited? But is this news to y'all? Because I saw something and I said, what? Like, what other reason would you have not to visit that man's library other than the hard R word? So you already know I'm going to drop a little of the information down here. Don't forget to share this out. Don't forget to like, comment, do whatever you want to do. Just yeah. Hey.
The whole thing from start to finish has kind of been a disaster, right? It's ugly to look at. It's over budget. The taxpayers are footing the bill apparently for parts of this. And then they had to open the ceremony with this, performative morality, virtue signal. It's, when I think about what I would want a legacy as president to look like, I think about the Trump Presidential Library, which many...
You have to forgive Fox News. They didn't take their medication, so their Obama derangement syndrome is acting up today. And nothing gets it going like him being in the news and his presidential library just opened. Not just library, but museum, community center, among other things. But that's not a real library. You want to know a real library? Trump's library. A giant monstrosity that's going to have his name across the front of it. A nice, classy, golden statue. And of course, that $400 million bribe that he got, that the taxpayers then paid $500 million to retrofit it into an Air Force One that he plans on keeping when he leaves office. And the one thing that Trump's presidential library will not be? A fucking library. It's a hotel. There won't even be a coloring book in this fucking thing. At least Obama's library has, books.
The Obama Presidential Center had its grand opening on June 19th. And of course, the MAGA nuts were upset about it. And Bill Maher stated, who would go see that? To that, the rest of us say, please, MAGA nuts, and Bill Maher, don't come. MAGA nuts, keep your promise and boycott the Obama Presidential Center because the rest of us want it to be kept free from junk and trash. Instead, what we recommend you do is you go visit the South Lawn of the White House and the reflecting pool in Washington, D.C. We're certain that you would appreciate that more, and you would definitely be much more at home there. Thanks. Signed, everybody else.
MAGA announcing they're boycotting the Obama Library is wild because you simply can't boycott something you were never going to attend. Darling, that's not a boycott. That's a confession.
First, let me make this perfectly clear. I am neither a liberal nor am I a conservative. I'm just finding it funny how the MAGA regime wants to boycott the President Obama library. Since when did these motherfuckers start reading anyway? Hell, I know some damn liberals. I've seen some damn liberals on this app who obviously reading is not fundamental for them. But they're not trying to boycott any damn thing. They're not boycotting a public like the Obama library. This shit is getting funnier and funnier to me. Y'all want to boycott a library? When the last time y'all stepped your asses in a library?
So apparently Trump-tards are boycotting the Obama library. As if any of you ever been in any fucking library. Are you boycotting all of them? Are you gonna boycott showering too? As if you do that. Two things Trump-tards have never been in the inside of. A library and the female's vagina.
Today was the day that Obama's Presidential Museum opened, and I didn't get to go today. I actually got to go a couple of weeks ago. And if you get a chance to go, you have to go because you walk in there and you're filled with hope. something that a lot of us haven't felt for a long time. But I got an advance invitation because I'm actually in the museum. That is me standing next to my little part there. The thing that almost brought me to tears is it says President Obama was inspired by stories like these to advance educational reform. What? What do you mean President Obama read my story? And the way that display works is that there are 7 or 8 people that are all focused on educational reform. So you have to wait until your story comes up. And I was patiently waiting, thinking, okay, I didn't get in, right? My husband's standing behind me and my picture pops up and he lets out a yelp. Anyway, one of the coolest things that has ever happened to me.
By the name of Laura Trump, Trump's daughter-in-law. Yeah, she had a mouthful to say about Obama's new presidential center. Baby, she called it ugly to look at, it's over budget, and taxpayers are footing the bill. Baby, I'm here to tell you, Laura Trump, is it? The taxpayers did not foot this bill. All $850 million of that money was given by donors. Go ahead and look it up because it's out there for you to read. And number 2, you say it's ugly to look at? You say it's ugly to look at. You say it's over budget. Your father-in-law over at that White House, the ballroom, over budget. And what's ugly to look at? Baby, y'all just had a UFC fight on the White House lawn. You just had dirt bikes flying across.
And this is what I deem as news. So Clive Davis asked, when is the doc coming out? That's all I know. When is the documentary coming out? When is Surviving Clive coming out? Because the NDAs that had to expire, now his ass is dead, right? MAGA says they're boycotting the Obama Presidential Library. Since when has MAGA ever been to a damn library in their whole life? Easiest boycott ever. Child, y'all wouldn't come in no way. We don't care. If I seen y'all this, know I tried my best, right? Like, this dragon took me in off the streets because I looked homeless and ain't had no food. When they got me some food, cooked it to perfection, well done, like we like. And, you know, I'm going to bring him, I'm going to try to help the family. I'm going to fuck up, he don't listen. I try. Beyonce said, y'all want to say my husband here fake? Let me show y'all. I can show y'all better than I could tell y'all. She waited till Father's Day, catch. And she read y'all about talking about her daughter here while using her products and made a whole commercial, put that shit on YouTube. If I send you this, that means you stink. And I was raised by the Moors. And that is what I deem as.
You know, when talking about that huge concrete turd that's covering the skyline of the south side of Chicago, you know, the presidential library for Barack Obama, when talking about that, not only did he stiff the people of Chicago, you know, with the eminent domain and all that other stuff and them being stuck paying for it, and not only did he stiff the black contractors that worked on this project, you know, because Democrats are so, you know, loving of black labor, as we know. But this guy stood on the stage and basically grifted. Him and his husband, Michael, stood on the stage and just pandered to black people. They had all of these celebrities come and attend. They had, you know, all of these music artists sing. Can you imagine if, you know, Donald Trump had musical artists sing at his events? We're still hearing the crap from the UFC fight. We're still hearing, liberals are crying about that. But, you know, when Barack Obama sounds the alarm, they all come and no one says a thing. But think about it. What is this guy actually going to be remembered for besides being a black face in the White House? I mean, most of us will remember the fact that he destroyed Libya in the Middle East. Most of us will remember how he destroyed race relations in this country. Most of us will remember how he destroyed the economy. Most of us will remember how this president, Barack Obama, gave so much to a specific group of people and denounced and ignored another group of people, the same which helped him get elected. And the group of people that he helped, you know, the alphabet people, actually have more rights in this country than the people that his party kept as slaves. Let that sink in.
Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you have just watched that full video, how really these Maka people, they are being pissed off, how they are really coming out and telling us how they are really boycotting the Obama Presidential Center. But one thing I know, this is just a joke, because these people, they really don't love Obama. So why can you really coming out and you're boycotting something that you don't love? Because these people, they really love Trump. They supported Trump, singing songs. And also one thing also coming in mind, that also Latinos and the Asians, so they are also joining the movement to boycott the Obama Presidential Center. So Obama Presidential Center was opened mid this month, and it was really attracted a lot of people. That library, it has one of the best compared to the one that Donald Trump is really planning to build. And also we know how this Obama Center, at the time it was really building, Donald Trump really, he came out and tried to criticize this project, say that this project will not complete, calling us how maybe Barack Obama can come and beg him to help him fund this project. But finally this project was finished and it was launched, but Maka people, these people, they are now confused up, because imagine you really coming out, you want to boycott the black American, the black people business. This is not a business. This is a library that will really serve the people of Chicago and the entire America. So they really say that they want to boycott it. But they are really boycotting because it is bad, because they are really boycotting because it belongs to the black people, because it belongs to the God, the God himself, because I have just seen, because wherever these Maka people really see Barack Obama being called God, they always pissed off. And Barack Obama is a leader. Barack Obama is a person who really loved worldwide, because wherever just you see Barack Obama always received the hero welcome. We saw he went to Canada, went to many other places, always being respected. And one thing, you must always respect the leaders. We respect leaders based to them, what they really inspire people. We don't, leaders be respected depend on how you really embrace people, how you always favoring people. But you are being biased. Imagine as most of people really coming out and started calling you as a threat, calling you as a mistake to the Americans. But you are always being called a leader. That's not the leadership. We have seen so many people from the from the Iran really coming out and saying, no, we had a deal with Barack Obama, and it really worked very well. We cannot really trust Trump. Trump is the person you cannot really trust. Trump is you cannot really, this man is a man on mission, a man you cannot really trust. And that's why you really find a majority of the Maka people now coming out, seeing how their leader being humiliated in world stage. And that's why really coming out saying, no. Let's have our meter. Let's try also boycott these businesses. And one thing, these people, they must now come out and realize that black people, they are the influencer. These people, their culture are the influence. Whatever these people, they are, anything that is these white people they are really using, it's really belong to the black people. Because when black people decided to boycott things, it really work. You can just go and ask the Asian businesses how they are really feeling now, how these businesses are being boycotted. And we always boycott with the reasons. But these people, they are really always boycotting because of the racism. And that's why now Asian people, they are really coming out and say that, no, forgive us. We don't want to lose our job, our business are being collapsing. So this is how the influence of the black people is. And that's why you find that these Maka people, wherever they really say that they want to boycott the black people, maybe that Obama Presidential Center, the people really started mocking them. They started maybe say that, oh, you cannot really do. And imagine they cannot really make up without the black influence, because black always win. I normally say this each and every time in this channel. Black community always win. These people, they are the real Israelites. And that's why you cannot really come out and really compare the Maka people and the black Americans. So that is how these things is really going out. So they are now planning to, they are boycotting the Obama Presidential Center. And one thing, these people, this center, they don't want them. So you are really boycotting what people do. We don't want Maka people in that center. So boycotting has nothing to do with that center. So guys, I want also to hear from your thoughts in your comment section about this boycott from the Maka people. So I'm your host, Team Tessie, commenter, and kindly, if you haven't subscribed, please, you can just subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. All full credit goes to original creators of these clips. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.